What's up, guys? It's Whitewall Gaming here, and in today's GTA Online video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to customize the Declasse Tornado custom in GTA Online. This is episode 1 of the realistic customization series, where I'm going to be showing you guys every car in GTA Online, going to try to anyway, and show you guys how to make it as close to the real life version that it's based on in the game. So behind me, you can see the Declasse Tornado. This one is straight off the street, and that's part of the reason I chose this car to start out this series with. It's a very accessible car. Anybody can get it for completely free. I mean, it's right off the street. And, it's, a very classic looking car. It's also one of my favorites in the game. It's been in the game since the beginning. But this is basically the car. I'll do a quick walk around here. There's some things that I could change on it, and I will in this video to show you guys how to make it closer to the real life car, including the wheels. The wheels, I can't stand the wheels on this car that they chose, but it is what it is. But this is basically the car. Let's go ahead and open up everything so we can show you the interior here. There we go. This is the engine bay here, and the interior, I can't stand the interior. It looks like it's from like the mid-70s. It really does not belong to this car. I think it's just like a copy and paste interior that they used. I honestly don't know. This is the trunk here. It's just, that. And so this is pretty much what it looks like straight off the street when you get it. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it, look realistic. So let's get everything closed up here. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be showing you guys my interpretation on making it realistic here. And let's head over to Benny's. All right, and we are here at Benny's. Let's go ahead and pull right in. All right, so now we are ready to customize this car. So we will have to upgrade it to the custom version, which costs $375,000. That is a downside, but let's go ahead and do it. There we go. So now let's get into the armor here. Of course, we're going to upgrade that. The brakes, we're going to upgrade. The bumpers, we're going to start with the front, and we're just going to leave that stock. We don't need to change it to those. And we're going to leave the rear stock as well. For the chassis, under the arch covers, we're just going to leave that stock. We're not going to change anything. It basically just adds a little cover above the rear wheel there, so we're not going to change that. Aerials, we will do the classic aerials since the real-life car does have those. Trim, we're not going to change that. The tank, we're just going to leave that stock as well. It just changes like the color and livery of the gas tank underneath. That's pretty much it. Under the engine block, we're just going to do the V8 painted ribbed covers. These are the other options that you can do. But we're going to do that. That makes it look as realistic as possible. The air filter looks pretty good as it is, so we're going to leave it. The engine tunes, of course, we're going to upgrade it. Now, the exhaust, we're going to go ahead and leave that stock as well. It just changes basically the exhaust design. We're not going to skip that. Fender ornaments, we're going to skip. We're just going to leave that at no ornaments. The hood, we're going to do the classic hood, and that makes it look pretty close to the real-life hood, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to skip the horn. Hydraulics, you can change these if you want to. I'm just going to leave mine stock, but basically you can't really see it when the trunk is closed, so it really doesn't matter. The interior, under trim design, we're going to do the leather striped interior. And that makes it's sort of close to the real life car, but it definitely does like a better, you can see the difference like from the stock to that interior. I think it looks a lot better. and I will show it later on in the video. Under the trim color, we're going to go ahead and go a frost white, and that basically just changes the roof color. So we want that to be white, so we're going to do frost white on that. And the accent color, you want to make whatever the color of the car is. So whatever you want the exterior of the car to be, you want to make this color that color. So I'm going to go with a red. Under ornaments, we're just going to leave that alone. The dash, we're going to go ahead and do the stock dash. It just changes the design on it. The dials, we're going to leave those stock. The steering wheel, we're going to do the old school coal, and that's as close as possible to the real life steering wheel that I could find, so we're going to do that. Column shifter lever, we're not going to do that. That just adds like random shifter things. The light color, we're just going to leave silver. There's no need to really change that. The lights, we don't need to mess with that. The livery, there are some different liveries that you can put on. They're all pretty much like lowrider liveries. I'm not going to do any of them, but that's what they are. Loss theft, we definitely got that. The plate holder, we're just going to leave that at none. The vanity plates, we're going to leave that at none as well, unless you want to do one. And for the color, like I said, I'm going to make my car red. So to match the interior color, we're going to go down to red here. And there we go. That looks pretty good so far. We're going to go ahead and do that for sure. And we'll just go back through here. This is accent color red to match the outside of the car. The trim color is a frost white. The roof, this is just different like cover options for the roof here. I'm not going to do any of those. The transmission, we're definitely going to upgrade for sure. The trunk, this is just adds like speakers and stuff. We're not going to do anything like that. We're just going to leave it stock for that. Turbo, you can do turbo if you want to. I just don't like it because it doesn't really sound realistic for what the car is. It adds like that whining turbo sound, and so I'm just going to skip that for sure. And for the wheels, we're going to go under Benny's, and we're going to go to the knockoffs. And those are pretty close to the real life wheels that was on the 57 Chevy Bel Air, so we're definitely going to do those for sure. And wheel color, we're going to do red, and that's not to match the car. That's actually to match the center emblem area on the real life car. It's actually red on whatever color the car is. So we're just going to do that. And of course, we're going to go with retro white walls for the tires. And bulletproof, of course. And the windows, we're just going to leave alone. We're not going to tint them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it came out really well. This is definitely, a very nice car once you get it upgraded and everything. And it does look pretty close to the real life car. So let's go head outside. And of course, it's nighttime, so I will show you guys in a minute, whenever it is daytime, what this thing looks like. So let's go and do that. All right, and this is what it looks like in the daytime here. So I really like the red and white color combination that I did. It looks very classic, and it definitely goes well with this car for sure. You can do any color combination that you want. I'll do a quick walk around here. But you can pretty much do whatever color that you want, unless it's like lime green, of course. But other than that, I mean, as long as you match the interior trim to it, it'll come out looking pretty good, honestly. It's pretty hard to mess up this car. It's very good looking for sure, and it definitely, looks good on the Tornado. So let me go ahead and open everything up here. There we go. And I'll go ahead and walk around so you guys can see everything on the inside here. And that's what the interior looks like. I'll go ahead and show you guys a little closer in a minute. The hydraulics, as you can see, it doesn't really matter which one you do. The trunk is closed most of the time anyway. And yeah, this is kind of the interior here. I'll open the top in a minute so you guys can see a little better. And the engine, I did that color option on the engine so that way, you know, it turns red like the real car. And yeah, let me go ahead and close everything here. There we go, perfect. And I'll go ahead and open the top here, so let me go ahead and do that. That way you guys can see the interior a little better. And it is a little unfortunate that, you know, you can't get the Benny's options on the hardtop version of this car, but, you know, hey, it's still a convertible, so it definitely works for sure. There we go, the top is down. And I'll go into first person here and show you guys a little closer here. This is what the interior looks like. Definitely a lot better than that, you know, mid-70s weird interior that it has originally. So yeah, it definitely looks good. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this car. You know, Declasse Tornado, it definitely turns out pretty well for sure. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, please let me know in the comments down below if you would have done anything differently. Let me know how you guys like these kind of videos. If you want me to do more of them, just please let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye, guys.